Hello everybody, my name is Sufian Musa and I'm very happy to be with you on this educational channel, the Sudanese National Education Channel. To teach English lessons, communication, grammar and other topics will be discussed on this educational channel. But I am targeting teaching grammar, and I will start specifically with teaching grammar 3 and 4 of Oxford Readers for Africa. These courses are accelerated to the students who are very far and can make it come and continue their education in evening classes or morning classes. Here are free courses for them to enjoy watching and listening and also subscribing and sharing these videos. I will start teaching the first lesson in grammar 3, and the first lesson talks about pronouns. But before that, we had in Grammar 1, Brighter Grammar 1, talking about pronouns, and we define pronouns as words that stand instead of nouns. And also we talked about personal pronouns, and we said personal pronouns are pronouns that stand instead of the names of people. Personal pronouns also we said can be singular number and can be plural number. Also we talked about masculine gender and feminine gender, and we talked about the gender, which is neuter, and we said it is the only pronoun that is neuter gender. Also, we talked about the nominative case and objective case. We said pronouns can be in nominative case and in objective case. And the objective case and nominative case, they have different forms, and some pronouns have the same form of nominative and objective. But the nominative form of many pronouns is different from their objective forms. In this, pronouns are not like nouns. The first lesson in Grammar 3 talks about a new type of pronouns. We'll be talking about reflexive pronouns and emphasizing pronouns. Let's see here, we have sentences on the board. I saw myself in the mirror. Be careful or you will hurt yourself. Richard helped himself to the cakes. Mary dressed herself carefully for the party. One must be allowed to please oneself. The kitten can now feed itself. We taught ourselves to swim. The boys hurt themselves getting over the wall. And here, of course, there is a difference between Tom hit him and Tom hit himself. As we see here in self-pronouns, the subject of the sentence is the same person or thing as the object. So the action of the verb reflects as the mirror to the doer of what? Of the action. So the doer of the action and the object of the sentence are the same person. But this is not the only work that self-pronouns do. Let's consider this new type of pronouns that we call emphasizing pronouns. George washed himself. I know he did. I saw him myself. You yourself said he looked clean, and George himself said he had had a wash. Here, of course, this himself is a reflexive pronoun because the subject George and himself as a pronoun are the same person. But these or the others are different. Why? Because they can be missed out and still the sentence gives complete sense. If we say, I know he did, I saw him without mentioning myself. You said he looked clean, and George said he had had a wash. So we call them emphasizing pronouns. Why? Because we put them there to make the sentence stronger or to make it emphatic. Because of that, we call them emphasizing pronouns. The difference between emphasizing pronouns and reflexive pronouns cannot be missed out. Why? Because if we miss them out, the sentence will not give complete sense, while emphasizing pronouns can be missed out, and still the sentence gives what? Complete sense. Also, emphasizing pronouns have the meaning of alone. In this case, always we find the word by with them. So here, example, I went there all by myself. This is an engine. This is an engine that goes by itself. George made that model aeroplane all by himself. In this here, myself and itself and himself, they have the meaning of alone, but you find the word by always with them. So here is a table to show the number and person of the self pronouns. Let's see here the number, which is the first person singular is myself and plural is ourselves. The second person singular is yourself. The plural is yourselves. The third person singular we find himself, herself, itself, oneself, and the plural is themselves. Feel free to write questions and comments underneath. Thank you very much.